All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and unmute, and we shall go to the chatting screen. Why are you guys not popping up now? There it goes. Oh, damn! Now Dash is the bottom.
Ooh.
Giggity.
All right. So that's all good. That's all good. Let me
Did you say
get.
Dash is below you?
No, he's actually below Shadow, so he's Shadow's bottom right
He's
now.
on top of me.
He's on top of you. Giggity.
Yeah, Shadow's next to me.
There's a story.
All I know is I'm on top of somebody.
I'm not on top of anyone. Oh, I do my best work from the ground.
I mean, hey, got to stand on something, right? Or in this case, lay on something. Giggity. All right. Yeah, so I got the YouTube chat up, got all that up. I'm gonna copy the notes real quick and Control C. A lot of this is gonna be kind of like we're gonna just kind of be like playing it by ear. Just because I didn't have like a super lot of notes for this podcast, but we shall make it work. So what up, everybody? It's your boy Clown, back with the Pause My Game podcast, the only podcast where we pause our game to be here and chat with you. I am joined by all of my co-hosts tonight for episode 9. We have a full fucking house. So, without further ado, can we get a round of applause for the Dash making it?
Finally.
The will of God finally happened.
Holy shit. We only had to do
And
like
he
what?
said only the third time is the chance.
Right.
All it took was me losing power from the come. He's like, shit, I got no excuses.
He's like, Hammer's not going to be there. I'll fill in.
I gotta be there.
And then
No,
Hammer shows up.
I was hoping Hammer would be there. Like I was kind of worried about what was going on.
I knew he'd be here. It's okay.
All right.
Real note, I did have no power for 5 days, whatever.
Dude, that's crazy.
Real shit.
All right. So, introductions. I am Clown, content creator, stream over here on YouTube and Twitch. I do a live series with Shadow every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Amber. See you, Amber. Everybody say hi to Amber.
Hello, Amber.
Hello, Amber.
Hello.
So I stream with Shadow every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Unfortunately, my whole schedule is going to be changing, so I'm not even going to go into deep details of that. So I'm joined by Shadow. Shadow, you want to say hi to the people?
Hello, beautiful peoples. How far art thou?
Dash, plug yourself.
Dash Superior. I usually play a lot of Div 2. Once Human. Things of that nature. Something with a little like survival thing. And I try to stream as often as I can, but I do have an autistic 5-year-old that dictates my every move. So that's fun. But I'm over on Twitch.
And last but not least, the most important person of the fucking entire podcast, Hammer.
Are you telling me to plug myself?
Yeah, plug yourself.
I think we're on the wrong website for that, buddy.
Oh, listen, I know we were talking. I know we were talking about your OF earlier, but this is definitely not the stream for that. Okay.
Oh my
Listen,
God, guys, catch me on my...
He says it is now.
Listen,
It
what
is
you do
now.
with your feet and cake is that it's something magical, but not for the stream.
This isn't the What If podcast? Oh my God. I'm on the wrong podcast.
Anyways, for those that don't know, Hammer runs a series with me. We weren't able to do recording yesterday because yesterday I was binging myself and having a me day. I got a lot of stuff going on. My whole schedule's about to change, so bear in mind, me and Hammer will be linking up to record another episode. Hammer is really quiet sounding. I will work on bringing him up right now.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's fucking wild. I'm never quiet. Second of all,
You
you
are
said
today,
hi,
damn it.
Amber. I thought you guys were saying hi, Hammer. I was like, why is everyone saying hi to me? Bunch of weirdos. And then I finally heard it the second time go, oh, Amber. Oh.
Yeah, Amber Hilton Art is in the chat.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for coming. Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
It's like Shadow's like best friend, so
I don't care.
Amber may be doing the artwork for your OnlyFans, so chill out. Oh my god.
Say less. That's even better.
Right. So how's everyone doing? I'm feeling great personally. We have Dash here. We have a full house tonight, so I'm super excited about all this.
I'm fantastic.
I'm doing okay. We went and had some Chinese for lunch. It just
Ooh, okay.
Just hits
kind
different.
of hit. Yeah, it kind
I-
of hit the stomach kind of raw. And
I had Longhorn for dinner.
little Dash is like up and down. Right now he's like awful energy, but then he'll like jump on the bed and just cuddle up for some reason. So we
Right.
don't know if he's sick, coming down with something. What?
Hammer, dude, you recently survived a blizzard. You spent 5 days without power in the freezing snow with nothing but a toothpick and a shovel to survive. I mean, how did that go for you? Please tell us about your experience.
I mean, it's just like anyone else, really. I put my pants on one leg at a time. I mean, it was not that bad because we had like 1 day blizzard, and the next day was like 45, and the next day was 50. So it was kind of warm, but kind of like you still needed a blanket. But you just had to eat sandwich stuff like, PB&Js or ham and cheese, nothing, and prayed, and then used up a lot of gas, keeping phones charged because that's your only form of entertainment, and then B, only way to communicate with anyone from the outside world.
True. Well, hey, I'm glad you survived your 5 days in obviously the 7th layer of hell.
Yeah, I spent $40 on this battery pack. That's 20,000 milliamp hours.
Nice.
So next time I'm ready.
Yep, he's ready. He's ready to brave the wilderness. We'll make sure we're gonna start a GoFundMe for Hammer for a bearskin coat. So he is obviously ready for the next winter storm that hits him.
He's got to get you one of those solar power battery packs.
True. Solar power do be the way.
I've got that one plus a big one.
Group chat, I sent you guys a little tease.
I seen that. You need to add your Cash App to it.
And your Venmo.
Hammer sent us feet pics. I don't approve, but I approve at the same time. It's
It
crazy.
was just a little tease. It wasn't bare. It wasn't naked feet.
You still had socks on.
Oh,
Little tease.
we're fucking horrible. I fucking love it. Yeah, hang on. What? Like, I feel like all my audios are just quiet. I'm actually gonna bring up the voice chat a little bit. Give me a mic check, boys.
Mic
check,
check,
mic check.
1
Mic check,
2.
1 2.
All right.
1,
Yeah,
2, 3,
that sounds better to me. All right. So Radical Red series. As I was saying earlier, my whole schedule is going to be changing. I got to figure out some dynamics. I'm going to sit down and talk with the wife, which will in turn lead me to talking with Hammer because we're going to have to replan that out. I missed Tuesday and Thursday's upload, but I only had one episode, so only one episode would have gone up, and I don't have any more footage, so we got to work on getting some more footage. Also, I haven't been able to record with Hammer because Hammer's been out of power. He just got power back, last night?
Like a couple hours ago.
Probably like 4 your time.
Yeah, so you got that today, right?
Yeah, and then Wi-Fi was out, by the way, too.
Yeah. So like we couldn't even record even if we wanted to. So it is what it is. So expect another update coming up. I'll probably be talking about it on the live streams coming up this week. Like I said, a lot of things are going to be changing, including the live streams. So me and Shadow will have to figure that as well too. We'll have to figure out something.
I'll be here.
Streaming 7 days a week.
That'd be nice. It would be nice. So yeah, so that's why part of this is like most of my stuff is like I didn't have a lot to talk about because everything's changing. So Assassin's Creed Shadow. I know Dash was talking about that a little bit earlier. Are you thinking about picking it up or trying to play it or something? Maybe stream it?
I'm thinking about it. I mean, for me, it doesn't look too terrible. So, I think I'll have fun playing it. So, I'll probably pick it up at some point.
What about you, Dash? You gonna play Assassin's Creed Shadow?
Money's kind of tight. Like if I had the option to play it, I probably would.
Does it
As
not
I was
on
saying earlier-
Ultimate?
No.
Oh, okay.
I it saw some word that it said it was going to be on Ultimate, but it's not on there.
As of right now.
It's funny. a lot of like my friends that are streaming it and playing it, like even right now, they're streaming it and playing it. They were saying the same thing, that they didn't have a lot of high hopes for the game, that it wasn't going to be as good as they anticipated. And then I always hit them with the same thing, where I always say, for me, Assassin's Creed, the whole storyline, it ended with Desmond. Like the other ones were just kind of like, okay, maybe I'll play it, maybe I won't. I played a little bit of Odyssey, never beat it. Played a little bit of Valhalla, never really finished it either. And it's been one of those things where it's like Assassin's Creed, because that was so many games, it's kind of hard to keep up with. But like with Shadows, huh?
Go ahead.
Well, like with Shadows, from what I've seen with a lot of people that were streaming it, they have no issues with how it looks. It looks really good on their end, but when they stream it out, it looks not so good.
Everyone else is in.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Hammer?
I was gonna say I raise you the common problem, the denominator of this Assassin's Creed. It is made by Ubisoft, so you should know what you to expect. Every time.
Yeah, we are very.
Too, like Ubisoft is in a weird state right now, especially like with Division 2. They have a new DLC coming up called Battle for Brooklyn. It's gonna be sometime this year. They're thinking sometime in April, because of that. That's their anniversary day for the game. And if you look at Ubisoft, what they're working on, they have another game that they showed a trailer for, Between Good and Evil 2.
Mm-hmm.
And they showed a cinematic trailer for it, and it still says like project is still ongoing.
Right.
So
right.
it's like, why would they push for Assassin's Creed when they have that game that they're working on? And then they announced a while back Division 3, and then they announced the free game,
Heartland,
and then they got rid of it. So it's one of those things where Ubisoft, where it's like, a lot of people have their thing about it. Well, Ubisoft is down in stocks, and they're down in this, and they're down in that. It's like all companies are down in stocks. All companies are losing money. All companies. That's nothing new. I mean,
a lot of this bad decisions were made during the COVID time. That's what a lot of people are coming to the realization of. That COVID time actually really messed up a lot of stuff. And like even Bungie made a bunch of bad decisions, like when it comes to like Destiny and whatnot. And there's not a lot of saving graces right now. I mean, when COVID happened, for some reason, they somehow managed to hire team leads. They had more team leads on projects than they actually had people working the projects.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
look at Bethesda. There was a statement I read saying that Microsoft is growing impatient with Bethesda's approach to making Fallout 5.
Mm-hmm.
And they're thinking about taking the game and having another company
studio do
the game.
I wouldn't do that.
And it's like, that's Bethesda's. like you can't just do that to them. But then Bethesda kind of put themselves in a weird situation too, just like Ubisoft did.
Yeah.
Where at the beginning they were like, Fallout 76, we want it to be crossplay. It's just that Sony was holding back. And now that Sony is allowing a lot of crossplay games, Bethesda's like, well, we can't do it now because of how we made the game.
Yeah.
When they were writing on that, we can make it crossplay, is just
we don't want to.
We can't because Sony won't let us.
We don't need no.
So it's one of those things. Like Ubisoft, their biggest moneymaker is Assassin's Creed, which is funny. Rainbow Six is starting to take up that mantle. I mean, look at X Defiant. They shut that down.
Yeah, there's been a lot. There's been a lot. Well, I think the market for look at all the recent games that have come out and have shut down. I don't think the market is in the market for a new game unless you are doing something different. Like if you don't that's a good point right now. Is if you're not innovating and doing something fucking brand new and different, like that's why Palworld, I think was such a big success, is that they imitated what Pokemon did, but in a unique way that people loved and enjoyed. So it was innovation. It was innovative. I can't deny
Mhm.
that. I
I
can't
had
deny
fun
that at all.
playing it.
I can't deny it. It's like a cross between Ark and Pokemon. That's the best way I could put it, because that's how Dash put it to me, and it makes sense. And so, but like you take like X Defiant's a shooter, and obviously it did run better than COD, but COD's just bigger. COD's got more money behind it. So,
Right.
and like then you take into consideration COD, all these games like Destiny with these battle passes and whatnot, and everything's fucking time gated. So now you're locked in. Like, oh, am I going to play this season of this game, or am I going to go play this game for this season? Like, and so
Mhm.
everything's time gated. There's a lot of FOMO. I think like the gaming market is at a bad spot right now. Just being honest.
Well, and then when you think about like people that like these games coming out, uh, let's look at like Once Human. Once Human does have a battle pass. It does have things that you use real money for, but it's mainly cosmetics. It's all cosmetics, actually. You don't really use real money you can't use real money to buy like blueprints for weapons, blueprints for gear. You have to like grind that in game. And
Yeah.
then there's a wipe after every scenario where you start all over with resources, not your mods or blueprints. All that stuff that you accumulated, you keep. Everything else, like to build your bases and stuff, you go back to beginning. And then
It's actually not a bad model. It's not bad at all.
it's not. And they have right now two different maps that we look at. There's the top of the map is called Way of Winter. It's more colder. The seasons play more of a thing. Like if it's hot, one side's hot, the other side's cold, and you gotta wear gear accordingly to that, like a true survival aspect. And then there's the Manibus, which is the bigger map, and then there's a whole other map that we don't even get to access yet. And then they have a separate map called Eternal Land, where everything that you've accumulated when it comes to like your little creatures, kind of like Pokemon, but they're called deviants. They all go to Eternal Land, and they just kind of all be right there. This is a free to play game, and
I'm about to go
it's
there for a
still
while.
going. And it's
Wait, you're about to do what, Hammer?
Nothing. It was just nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Keep going.
And that's what I was talking to my buddy Ginger Stuff about. I was like, a lot of these games just need to go the route of like free to play. I mean, look, but it took Bungie a long time to get to that point where it's like, let's make Destiny 2 free to play. Yes, it was a big slap in the face to a lot of people that like pre-ordered it. Like I pre-ordered it. I know you pre-ordered a couple of copies.
I pre-ordered that shit too.
I don't know. Okay, so I don't know how much research you've done on the Destiny's free to play experience and for a new light.
Oh yeah, no, it's kind of whack.
No, it's horrible. It's not whack. It's fucking. It's bad.
Like one of my buddies downloaded it for free and he played. He can't use a lot of like even the normal supers. He can't use a lot of those because they're, they got introduced later on while other DLCs came out. Then it was like, oh, here's a revamped version of that super. He can't use those, and he can't use stasis. Of course, prismatic. He can't use any of those. And then a lot of the stuff he can't even do a lot of the strikes.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, it is kind of a terrible thing.
Maybe Hammer was right when he was talking about like from the perspective of what he was talking about with ZA, because Hammer was really underwhelmed by like what they're doing. Granted, with me doing this this new playthrough of Shield, I'm really loving the way Shield looks and how it plays, and it makes me sad that Violet doesn't play as smoothly or look as good as Shield did.
Absolute fucking cinema right now. I told you.
You're not wrong. So I'm giving you your props right now. Like you're fucking on. I did rewatch the trailers a couple more times for ZA. ZA does look good, but I will acknowledge them on what they are improving on. But I think you're right in the fact that they need to be pushing the boundary more. So it's cool that they're improving on things. Like I think that's why Pokemon's in still such a good spot, is because they're not taking as many risks as other people, and they're developing on certain things and making those things play better. Like
I definitely feel like they do. You complain about one thing with them, so then they overcorrect it on the next game. But then you see where they like. So what you're happy with, then it gets undercut from them focusing on what they're trying to overcorrect.
Can you give me a
Yes, ma'am.
specific one that you think was good, then they undercut it? A specific thing.
So I played a little bit of Legends, like the first intro part, and then got sidetracked because it wasn't my game to begin with. Blah blah blah. Anyways, I thought the environment looked way better than the Mons. But if you play Sword and Shield, I think the Mons look way better than the environment.
Okay, so that's a good point. So Legends games are not in the mainline series anymore. So Legends are standalone now, which
It's
is
still
interesting.
made by Game Freak, isn't it?
It's still made by Game Freak, but they took a different style. So, like, specifically, the reason why the environment and everything looks a lot different when it comes to like Legends Arceus is because and this is what they said, and I'm like, I could kind of see that they were going for more of a Dark Souls vibe. And a Dark Souls kind of play style where you can be like knocked out by the Pokemon and whatnot, and you lose items if you do as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's just my
yeah.
opinion, though, because I don't care if you consider Art Legends a mainline game or non-mainline game. The quality should still be the same.
I see exactly what you're saying. Legends is going to be its own mainline thing now. That's what they're trying to do. That's why we have the new Legends game. So I'd like to see them, but yeah, I think I agree with you. I think they need to do more branching out. I want to see people push the envelope now.
And let's be honest, Game Freak's acting like it's a small indie development where it's not. It's not
No.
a small indie developer.
No, they're the biggest franchise in the world right now. They are the
But they won't
biggest.
change because we keep buying everything they put out. So why change if people just keep buying? So that's the whole other story. But anyways, sorry.
Well, I mean, like, there's a lot that I could speak to, but I don't want to sit here and argue with you on it because you are right. That's why I don't want to argue with you on it. So I agree with you. I agree. Yeah, and I think what Dash was saying, Ubisoft and Bungie, like they really need to do something because the way projects are getting fucking sidelined and fucking shut down, it's just that's kind of a waste. And I think we touched about it on like either the last episode or the episode before that, where what is it? The director of the dude who did Baldur's Gate. He was talking about like the problem with a lot of these entities, and specifically we were talking about Bungie and like how they hired too many project managers versus actually people working the project. He's comparing game studios to what they should be treated like, which is a pirate ship. Because on a pirate ship, if the captain's doing bad, it's a mutiny and they get thrown overboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it should work. I mean, if you're up at the top and you're fucking up, you get fucking shit canned. But Bungie's making all these bad decisions, and then they fire all these low-level people. They fired the music director, who's been there for fucking ever, who did the original scores for Halo. They fired him. For why? Because he was bad at his job? He messed up the DLC content? No. Wasn't his decision.
There wasn't enough money going in their pockets.
And then, not to mention, not only did they fire all those people, but then they had to do a second batch of layoffs. And when not Microsoft, but Sony, when Sony bought them, Sony put up $2 million, along with buying them, they put up an extra $2 million to keep people from leaving the company. And they still fired people.
Yeah, because they wanted that money. Which, I mean, think about it. Like, the analogy does fit pirate ship. You know, more money comes in there, more money to spread around. I mean, they still got other projects that I think it's one more project, right? Marathon.
Yeah, Marathon's still in the works, but we have no idea what will happen with it. Marathon's still on task, but all the other side projects got canned, but Frontiers didn't. Frontiers is being taken over by a new team. I mean, Frontiers was being headed up by Luke Smith, and Luke Smith had been there since the beginning of Destiny. So
what happened to their mobile game?
That's still coming out, and that's being done by another studio.
Okay.
Dude, that's pretty bad, dude. Like, I'm not a mobile game player at all, but like when mobile Destiny looks better than Destiny 2, that's kind of bad.
It comes down to like these games have a following of core players that It's divided. There's core players that love the games, and then there's another set of core players that love the games but hate them at the same time, but will still play them. And that's where I see a lot of it falls into, is that Division 2 has a lot of people that still play the game to this day from the beginning, haven't stopped, and half of them hate the game, but they'll still play it.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
dude.
thing with Destiny, like a lot of them.
That was another thing
Yeah.
that got really boring with Division 2 is just like every time you're on, it's everybody's just complaining about how bad the game is. But hey, let's continue playing.
Like every time I stream it, it's I'll get someone in there go, why are you playing a dead game for, bro? And it's like,
Because I can. I do what I want, damn it.
because I'm having fun with it. They did add a bunch of stuff in there that I'm more or less wanting to see how it all works and all pans out.
Right.
That's why I crack up. If you guys look at my Discord profile, it says I'm playing Minecraft right now, and I can guarantee you I'm not playing Minecraft. I think my son's playing Minecraft
Right.
on the Xbox.
Shadow,
Hey, yo.
what do you think about all this?
I don't know. You can't please anybody, but you're not ever gonna try to please anybody with it. A lot of it, everyone's just gonna find something to bitch and complain about. Just because it's like the same thing with movies. The movie community, they're gonna say, "Oh, this movie looks great," or "Hey, this movie looks stupid," but they go and see it and they have their own opinion. It's the same thing. Except now you have everybody, who has a platform and they're just putting out their view on it, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, this guy hates it, so I fucking hate it." Because people can't form their own opinions anymore for the most part.
Right.
So
I think that is
there's just no
good point.
pleasing people, and that's all everyone wants is just be pleased, and they
Hang on.
expect everyone to do what they want. Just like
Right.
Destiny specific, you have those people who are like, "Yeah, it should be a little bit hard, right, to do all this stuff." Like when the exotic class item came out, right?
Oh
The
yeah.
whole point was to play with somebody, right? And figure it out. And then you have all those people who are like so antisocial, like, "Oh, I don't want to play with somebody, make it easy for me because I can't play with somebody." Everyone just wants things either to be like stupid easy, and it's just never gonna be that way.
I feel that. I feel like Hammer wanted to say something, and then I have a side tangent to go off with that. But Hammer, go.
I was just gonna say I send videos with people. I'm like, see, I'm not the only one who's saying these things.
Mhm.
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, I'm guilty of doing the same thing. Sometimes I'll hate the game that I'm playing, but it's I'm still enjoying in the moment of playing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I'm still enjoying the game. I wish it was more, but I'm enjoying it.
At the end of the
Because
day,
it really could be so much less.
you're doing the thing that me and Shadow and Hammer have been kind of preaching about lately. And at the end of the day, like no matter what game you're playing, the biggest thing is, are you having fun? Like
Yeah.
I think I noticed that me and Shadow have been doing that. Like we'll start playing a game, and then the second we stop having fun, we don't want to play the game anymore because it's like, oh, this
Mhm.
isn't fun. Like I don't want to, like, I don't mind grinding, but I want to have fun and have a goal. But if I'm just sitting here grinding to grind and the game just pisses me off, why the fuck am I playing this? It's boring.
Like
now.
Diablo there for a hot minute. At the beginning, it was great and fun. Cool.
It always comes back up.
Fuck Diablo.
then-
I'm on Hammer's
and
side. Fuck
then-
Diablo.
And then we're going, and then we can't get anything that we fucking need.
I'll
At
say
that point, we're
RNG be
spending-
hating sometimes.
Yeah. And then like we spend days doing boss fights. So boring. I'm just like, I'm not having fun anymore. I'm done.
well, because all we're
I don't even
doing is
care.
all we're doing is farming gear that we're not getting. So like,
Yeah.
I'll say this on the Diablo now, and then I want to move off of Diablo because fuck it, it's that pissing me off. But like literally season 2, when I was level 100, I had all the gear I needed. I didn't need anything else. All I needed was one more Uber. That's it.
Mhm.
But I got there after I hit 100. It took me like a week, and I was set up with all the gear I needed. Now I can't get any of the gear I fucking need at
Yeah.
all. And so I don't want to spend the entire season grinding for gear that is going to be taken away. Like, let me get my gear. Let me play the fucking game. Let me have fun.
Yeah, what you said.
Fucking stupid. I had a side tangent that I was gonna pop off on before we got to Diablo, and we ended up on Diablo. And now I'm mad because the side tangent was good.
It wasn't that good because you forgot about it.
No, he
No.
just got so triggered. That's what happened.
I was fucking triggered, dude. I was mad. I was fucking mad.
He's like, you know what?
You're not wrong, but damn it.
Right. No, I agree with you. Yeah, no, like gaming's in such a weird place right now. That's
I mean,
fun.
it is.
Oh, that okay. I remember my side tangent. Having fun. And one of the things that I think we definitely need to continue working on, and one thing I would like to do is I'd like to get a series. I don't know how we can do this, but I need your guys' help. I want to do a series with us on the Pause My Game channel because we're talking about video games, but I want something of us all playing a game together. We need to be communicating and collaborating on what we are going to run and or play. I don't care if we end back up on fucking PUBG running and it's like 4 hours for 4 hours once a week and us trying to get wins on there.
Dude,
That's my goal.
I can only get so hard, okay?
I know.
But speaking of which, I did talk to Ghost last night, and he is down to play whatever, Smash, whatever, Risk and Rain. He's like, we just gotta communicate, and I was like, dude, come on.
All right, I'll see about getting him in the podcast channel. Fuck it, we'll make it happen.
I mean, I don't know if he needs to join this necessarily. I'm not saying that, but he did say he definitely wants a game. So
yeah, I know who he does. I actually own a barbecue soon. I got to make that happen. It's just like I said, I got a lot of stuff changing in the background over here. So my whole schedule.
Sounds like I struck a nerve. You guys on bad terms or something? Something you want to air out to the public?
What bad terms? What with who? Me and Ghost?
Drama channel.
No, me and Ghost don't have any issues. The only things I have issues.
You seem to be avoiding him. Do you need to talk about that?
No. Were you talking to him last night and he thinks I'm avoiding him?
No, I'm just trying to be a dick.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not avoiding him.
Trying to dig into what's actually going on. He's just like, no, I just work weird hours.
No, part of the reason why I haven't been able to run with Ghost is just because I'm on early in the morning. He gets up in the morning just like you. You both go work. But luckily, that's going to be changing, so it'll be easier to incorporate him now. I have no problems with Ghost.
Yeah, I think he's avoiding him, to be honest. I think he's just trying to find an excuse. I assume you know who Ghost is, so that's why I'm just like dragging you into it.
Listen, out of all you fuckers, I've known Ghost the longest. Me and that bitch went to fucking middle school.
Yeah. I went to Apex with him. What's up, bro?
I was dragging nuts on people's face with him in Apex before you even knew what Apex was.
I knew what Apex was. I just didn't play it.
Well, you came to.
Anyways.
Yeah, let's just not go down that route because it's just gonna get toxic from here.
Yeah, good. I wallow in my own filth.
All right.
My conspiracy is that gaming in general has started going down when Konami got rid of Kojima.
Yeah, that's a Harambe moment, isn't it?
You're not fucking wrong there. Konami made the biggest mistake of their lives. Like, the question, does anybody remember the game? And yes, I said member. Do you remember? Because I remember. Does anybody remember the game that came out after they fired Kojima?
Bro, I didn't really play Metal Gear Solid to begin with, so no.
What?
You talking about Death Stranding or the Metal Gear Survival one that they made?
Metal Gear Survive. Metal Gear Survive. Thank you. Somebody got it. Shadow, do you have experience with the Metal Gear Solids?
No.
You've seen my play style. Do you really think stealth is the first thing I'm doing?
You don't have to play the games as a stealth game, and especially in like something like Metal Gear Solid 3. I'll put it to you like this, okay? I love a good storyline. Like, that's what drew me into the original Destiny. That's what drew me into the Division. I do like a good storyline, okay? If you have a good enough storyline. Call of Duty storyline doesn't draw me in as much because it's not as good. It's just Call of Duty. It's kind of cut and paste, do the same thing over. And that's what's starting to happen with these other games. I like a really good, unique storyline that draws me in and good character development and stuff like that. Metal Gear Solid 3, at the end of it, I cried because that's how good the storyline was. The characters that they have for them, they throw these characters on you that are very unique, crazy characters, and you're just instantly drawn in. Like Vamp from Sons of Liberty is fucking crazy. Like
Hey, you can play through that. Just play through all of them. I'll watch.
I mean, I had started it. I have Sons of Liberty and Snake Eater. I could bring that back, but it'd be a throwback, and it's kind of hard to do. If I can get more time to like run more solo content, I could do it. But maybe we figure something out. They are redoing the Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, and it's gonna be called Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater Delta or some shit like that.
I saw the ending of that game and I was confused because one of my buddies brought it over and he's like, "Here, can I finish this in here?" I was like, "Sure." I like Metal Gear Solid, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?"
Oh, it was you saw the end of Snake Eater?
Yeah, I was in like the 5th grade, so I can't even tell you what even happened at this point.
Okay, so you know what a double cross is, right?
No, please explain. I mean, I think the audience may need to know.
Okay, Hammer. So then you know about the existential triple cross, right?
Oh, the triple cross?
The triple cross. Dude, imagine a quadruple cross.
That's very kawaii of you to think I can comprehend that.
I know. It's kind of crazy. All right, so let's break this down into easy terms for him. Okay, so when a man loves another man and they both love their hand.
Okay, this is not where I thought this was going.
I was just making sure you were paying attention. Dude, it's everybody crossing everybody with their own unique agendas, but like what happens between Snake and Big Boss and how he becomes Big Boss is just it's gut wrenching. It's gut wrenching.
It's kind of like House of Men right here. Just look at the flowers. Shoot him in the back of the head.
Mm-hmm. Dude, there was actually beautiful flowers there too when they fought. I'm just saying.
I don't remember. I'm just making up shit because I mean.
No, that was the thing. They fought in a field of flowers, dude. It was pretty good.
Hey, you want to reenact the scene? I'll be Snake Eater. You could be the guy who gets shot.
Big Boss is actually a female, so no, thank you.
Oh fuck, mommy.
No, but then like it was Ava. Ava, she's supposedly she's working for the bad guy, but then she's helping you out because she's double crossing him. But lo and behold, she's actually quadruple crossing because she's not working for you or him. She's actually working for the Chinese. But she was brought in by fucking Big Boss and it brought in on that too. So that's where the 4-way connection comes in. It's just like, what the fuck?
Hey guys, we can have a 4-way connection too.
We can. Can we touch tips?
Gingerly.
Nah, it's got to be
no
rough,
eye
dude.
contact. I don't want that intimate.
Nah, dude. Listen, it's all the eye contact. The lights better be on. If you cry, you're a little bitch. I'm just saying.
My OnlyFans is about to go wild.
Dude, it is. All right. Fallout 76. Dash did a little bit of research. Dash, tell us about it.
So I actually pulled it up, and it's weird because it's so new that
keep going. I'm going to go grab water.
When you pull up how to become a ghoul in Fallout 76, the internet says no, you can't. that's how new this whole thing is.
Why would you want to be a ghoul, anyways?
It has its own separate set of perks. Like you do a quest. Yeah, you have to be level 50. You do a quest called Leap of Faith and Fresh Pair of Jeans quest, and you end up being a ghoul. However, there's a lot of factions that won't talk to you because you're a ghoul. And there's some factions that will outright just attack you because you're a ghoul. From what I read about what people were saying is that when you become a ghoul and you cure yourself, you can't become a ghoul anymore. But they're saying that in the Atom Shop there is like they may end up putting stuff in the Atom Shop, or if it's already there. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. If you're watching, that you could buy this ghoulification thing in the Atom Shop to become a ghoul.
Gotcha. I'm playing Fallout 76 now, and because Clown's not here to stop me, it's gonna be me every caption going, "Hammer, take on racism head on."
Whoa! I came back at the weird, most awkward time. Are we being professional? I just
Don't
hear
worry
a
about
hammer.
it.
Time to
I-
write. Time to write.
Okay, first of all, this is also on my Twitch channel. So I come back
Well,
in
I mean-
and all I hear is hammers taking on racism. So
in context, what I was saying is that from what I read about it, when you become a ghoul, some factions won't talk to you, some factions will outright attack you, and it's either in the Atom Shop already that once you cure yourself from going back to human, that in the Atom Shop there is a way that you could buy the ghoulification again. It's not. I can't confirm it because I haven't pulled up the game to see if any of that's there. Because if I start on the Game Pass, I'm literally starting freshly all over, which I am. I just boosted till at 2025, and we'll have to do the whole thing over again. Which that's another thing we need to test out if we can cross play with people on Xbox. Like I said, I looked it up. It's a flat out no multiplayer, no crossplay. But people are like, oh, if you play it through Game Pass, well, what does that mean?
it's because you're
Am I-
it's because you're playing through the Microsoft Store. So theoretically, even though you're playing the PC version, you're still connected to the Xbox network. So you should
Right.
play with.
But then I read about that it doesn't work, or it does work. It's weird how it's set up. That's all I know so far is that it's kind of weird how it goes. Because when the Fallout show came out, they were giving away codes for Fallout 76 and all the Fallout games, and I got all of them. So I didn't even need Game Pass Ultimate to play the game.
Right.
But it's like, did I mess myself up because I owned it already? I don't know. So that would be one thing that we have to test out if I can't play with you. I've heard that people on Xbox have played with people on PC on the Microsoft Game Pass launcher.
All right.
But yeah, so I think it's cool to bring that ghoul aspect of it in, because we never could in any of the old Fallout games. I think Fallout 3 gave you a ghoul mask that you put on.
You you can side with the ghouls if you sided with the dude to kill that one dude, or you side with the dude to blow up Megaton. You blow up Megaton, and then there's a ghoul in there, and you can side with the ghoul and then kill everybody in the luxury tower. And then
because like I remember that quest. You got the ghoul mask, and it was the only way to really interact with anybody in the ghoul town.
You mean my people? So you're lying to my people?
Now, what's funny is Fallout 3 first implemented that, but Fallout New Vegas is when it really implemented, like, if you wore an NCR outfit, you couldn't go around Legion because they'll attack you. If you wore a Legion outfit, you couldn't go around NCR because they'll attack you.
Yeah, no, because you didn't need a mask to interact with the ghouls in Fallout 3, so might have been something more with Fallout New Vegas. Because I remember what's his face calling you smooth skin the whole time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then speaking of, on the same note of Fallout, they're working on the new series, which there was set photos of New Vegas, so I'm kind of excited for that.
That's gonna be dope.
I hope they show Deathclaws or super mutants.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be nice. All right. So as far as Pokemon goes, I'll still be doing the challenge, but we might be. I might have to change the timing on it. Let's go ahead and run the stream tomorrow, Shadow. We'll stream tomorrow morning.
What are we streaming?
I think we're just gonna run Call of Duty.
That's fine.
Just because everything's up in the air right now. So I need to get some stuff nailed down so that way we can figure out a plan of attack and come up with a new schedule for everything. And then Hammer, I'll be talking to you this whole fucking week, dude. Like, I'm gonna be blowing you the fuck up because we're gonna be trying to nail some shit
The
down.
mine's not to be left on red like I'm some cheap floozy.
I understand. I understand. I apologize.
He doesn't apologize. Let me just
It's
let
a
you know
lie.
that.
He's just lying in front of these people.
No. To my great esteemed friends, I do apologize. I do apologize. So that's about it for like Pokemon series or Pokemon cards. Yeah, they're still getting out of hand. The newest set is like $250 right out the gate. It's so
I did
fucking
send you a
dope.
video about that. I hope you guys watched it.
I did watch it. I did watch it. Yeah, cards are getting out of hand. It's pretty crazy because they have two like this. So for the booster boxes, they have an enhanced version and a non-enhanced version. Okay. But when it comes to Pokemon cards, whatever there's less of is obviously more rare, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the one that there's less of is the non-enhanced version of the booster box. The only difference between an enhanced and a non-enhanced is they started doing box toppers again. So that's something that they used to do back in the day on the original ones. So like, you know, the big cards that come in the box sets, like the Iron Valiant and shit, comes with a jumbo card.
Mm-hmm.
They used to do that back in the day for the old booster boxes, like what is it? Like Legendary Collection and stuff like that. Quapolis, all those sets they used to do a box topper. It was a jumbo card. It's not a jumbo card this time, but it comes with a card, and so people like took the stuff down and then re-put it back up and were selling it for like $350, $380 for the enhanced version. And that's actually not even the more rare one or hard to get. So now it's probably going to flip flop, and the non-enhanced version will become more expensive. It's bad. And they were like getting people with the debate of like, oh, it's the enhanced version. You need to pay more for this one extra card. You need to pay an extra $100 for this one card. That the card's probably not even worth $100. So that market is volatile right now. Hammer, have you been able to find Pokemon cards? I know you said you were going to start looking for us.
Oh yeah, I'll start looking. Got a little distracted last week.
He was preoccupied.
I understand. I respect that. You were preoccupied.
He was playing a real life Ark, okay?
Yeah, he was surviving a blizzard,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Real life Minecraft over there.
That ultra
Yeah,
hard,
it's
you
the
know,
little
the
games
blizzards
also.
get you.
Yeah.
Now, so for the next topic, I want to lead off with a question for Hammer. Would you play multiplayer or would you play Warzone? Or DMZ for Call of Duty?
Well, I'll definitely need to get a whole different Xbox to get to Black Ops. Because it's like only 800 gigabytes. Because God forbid they know how to manage data properly.
Well, you could probably get away with getting an external hard drive. That's how Dash did his.
That's how I'm doing. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Just
you would be up for doing it, okay? Because that's what I was wondering. Because like, PUBG was like that was an option of something that we could do for the Pause My Game channel. I'm kind of thinking of maybe doing some Call of Duty, maybe doing Warzone with you guys, or some DMZ.
As long as you're okay with carrying my ass, because PvP and Warzone and me do not mix.
Don't worry. I'll put Dash on them, because Dash will fucking carry you. Hey, Dash, mister, I don't PvP and I suck.
The biggest lie ever.
Right? Hammer, get him.
This guy over here, 360 no scope out of a moving vehicle with I just iron sights on some random rifle, dome somebody and be like, told you guys, I suck at PvP. I don't know what I'm doing.
He forgot. You forgot. The truck was in midair. It was in flight.
Oh yeah, sorry, midair too. Yeah, because I was running. But yeah,
hey Dash,
he doesn't have anything, or he'll sit there and have like 16 kills and no deaths, while the rest of the team will have 5 kills confirmed between the 3 of us. And he'll be like, guys, I'm sorry, I'm just so bad. I just don't know what to do. SA. I mean, Ole, these vatos, he come at me.
Orale.
Odale. Hey, Dash. So to confirm what Hammer was saying, we played Call of Duty the other night, right?
Yeah. What map was that?
Rewind.
Doesn't matter. It's Dash playing.
I like that map. That map was fun.
Rewind. It's okay. So for those that don't know, Rewind is like a shopping center, and like all the stores are on one long run, and then on the opposite side is just a one small little burger joint, and so it's a long sniper lane, right? See where I'm going with this? And Dash isn't even a sniper. Hashtag this motherfucker. He is a sniper through and through. He's like, here, I'm going to try out this sniper. I want to use this. So,
Here's
hey,
the problem.
go ahead.
I was gonna say my problem with Call of Duty is I hear everyone like Spoon complain, "Oh, there's so many people cheating on PUBG." I would disagree. I'm not saying there isn't cheaters. I feel like you load into any Call of Duty lobby, there's way more people cheating in Call of Duty than you would run into PUBG. And then I feel like every gun's time to kill is the same. It's like, okay, I saw you first, so you're immediately dead.
So,
dead.
okay, so that's
There is a lot of sus play.
hey, okay, so to confirm what Hammer is saying, there was this team that wanted to create an AI anti-cheat, and when they looked into doing it, which they had done the assessments, and what they had figured out is that I think it's like 50 or 60%. I'd have to look up. Don't quote me. It's pretty high though. But it's like it might have been. It's between 30 and 60%. Every time you load into a lobby of any game, there is a chance that somebody is cheating. That one person on any one team is cheating. And if it's above 50, that's astronomical. But anyways, they wanted to create an AI anti-cheat. And when they looked into doing it, the year prior, it had already been made. And it has a 99.9% accuracy to work. And any of the developers could buy it and use it right now, and cheating wouldn't be an issue no more. So, little sidebar.
But yeah, I just feel like in PUBG, I've been hit, been able to like get into cover, turn around, have a little gunfight, and sometimes come out the winner. Where every time I play Call of Duty, it's like, and someone shot me once and dead.
What I realized,
no fight back.
what I was realizing though when I was playing with Dash and Shadow is that all the weapon blueprints, especially ones that you can pay for, they're pay to win. It's pay to win. One of the guns I got has got tracers on it, and if a weapon has tracers, it just does more damage. It fucking rips motherfuckers apart.
Well, I mean, that's what happened on that map. On that map we were at, I started running out of ammo, and I ran up to one of those guys at Burger Joint that I killed, and I grabbed his. It was an SMG that like electricity.
Yeah.
And I grabbed that, and then when it spawn flipped, I remember you're like, they don't see you there, and I was like, oh, they see me.
But Dash is just fucking fighting them all.
I kept getting up, like rising up and sniping one guy, then sniping the other guy, then sniping the other guy, and then I ran out of bullets, so I pulled out that SMG, and then when I got up, there was like, I want to say like it felt like the whole team was there, like rushing towards me, and I got half of them with that SMG with one clip. It just like ding, and then they all like threw sticky grenades and everything they could at. They threw the kitchen sink at me.
Right. It's like like the Jackal Shadow. You remember the Jackal from when we were playing the beta?
Mm-hmm.
They made the Jackal, they nerfed it before the game dropped, and they made it to where you have to get it later on in your levels instead of earlier. And a normal Jackal will take like 5 to 6 bullets to kill somebody if I'm shooting them in the chest. But with my custom one that has tracers on it that I got from the season pass, if I shoot 3 times, 3 hits, you're dead. So with a 50-round mag, like that's a lot of dead motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the other weapons like are still decent. Like if I'm hitting headies, it doesn't matter what gun I'm using. You're fucking dead. If I pull out the 50 though, I pull that 50, you're done.
Shadow, you do make playing Call of Duty sound more enticing because most of the time we're on the same brain cells, anyways.
Yeah.
So I definitely know you and me are.
Hey, just come hang out with me. It's all good.
Well, in that match, I went what was it, 4.0?
Yeah, you went 4.0. He had a 4.0 KD. He had a higher KD than me.
Not a
Listen,
PvP
mine,
player, though.
I was doing good to break even. I was, I guess I went positive more than negative, but on average it was like 1 or 2 more, but it was still
1.1
pretty
average.
good. Exactly.
Oh yeah, that was like the only good match I had, and then after that it was like I couldn't.
Don't
I
you
died.
fucking lie.
I died like way more than my kills on some
He's
of
like,
those
I
new
died
on
3
the new
times,
map.
guys, all in the next round, so it was a bad round.
Listen. This motherfucker, after the 4.0, he did a 2.0 KD. He did a 3.25. I watched. I
A lot
remembered
more.
because you couldn't pull up the screen, so I had to tell you your KDs. And I'm like, dude, you're over here fucking destroying people.
My character's like what level? At the time, he
2.
was like level 4, level 5.
No, when you started, you were at 1. You started at 1.
Yeah.
That's a
Started-
Smurf account,
no-
guys. It's a Smurf account.
He's a Smurf
No
account, yeah.
attachments. No attachments at all. Like it was weird when I first popped up the game, and it was like, you need to restart the game due to updates. I was like, okay, because I haven't played the game yet, so it automatically did that. And then when it pulled up, it was like, your account has been permanently banned, and I was like, I've never played you before.
Right.
And then I shut it down and turned it back on, and then I looked it up, and people are like, "Yeah, that's like a default message you get when it can't connect to the server." And I was like, "Oh,
Okay, let's try
that's
this
been
again.
wild."
Shadow. Now this is just constructive criticism, okay? Don't be mad at me. Little bit more communication, and if we can push together and converge on some points. Me and Dash did it quite a bit. If we can converge on some
Listen,
more points together,
Maybe. My play style is a little bit different. Mine's a hang back and tag people.
hey,
I'm not good at the aggressive push. That's all.
and I completely understand and respect that.
Yo,
But
I'll be
that's
your guard dog. I don't care.
Which
But
is
that-
like when I pulled out the DMR and I was taking motherfuckers out.
oh yeah, dude. When you pulled out that DMR, you started smacking
Like-
folks too.
I'm at that distance. I'm not up close in your face. Like that's my shit right there. I'm medium to long range with the DMR and the SMG AR setup. I'm doing okay. Up close personal, it's not my shit. I suck at it.
So if I can get Hammer to do Hammer, now let me see if I can round out the team here. Because if we got two kind of sit back and easy pushers that can hold in lane, if Hammer can push with me, we have a fucking team. And
You've seen me play games. When I'm
I
not
think-
overly aggressive.
I think Hammer is the type to just throw his body at it. Hammer.
Yeah, have you not watched me play Destiny? I throw my
Ex-
body out the. I throw my body out the when
Dude,
Are you a Titan main?
I am a Titan main. How'd you know?
tight main.
Lucky guess.
Bitch, do I look like a fucking hunter or a fucking warlock?
Hey, don't be
Do I
jealous.
look like I play a fucking Titan for funsies? I'll have to.
What do you think?
Hey,
What do you think
I'll
mine
have you know,
is?
I've watched hundreds of hours on Titan.
Hunter, you're a hunter, man. You're a hunter.
Hey,
You
I'm
want
not
to
looking
tell
at
you
my
again?
hours.
You're a fucking hunter.
A little bit of both. I trade off with the hunter and warlock.
You started
Mm-hmm.
off as a warlock, but I turned you to a hunter, and you're a
I
better
started
hunter
off
than
as a
you're
hunter and
warlock.
went to warlock.
Hi guys, I've only ever played Titan.
Hey, you want to hear something funny? Guess what? In Destiny 1, not so much, but in Destiny 2, guess what class I PvP best with?
You're a Titan.
You're correct. I
Hey,
fucking
how
go
many
crazy.
hours I have on my Titan?
All the hours, they're all on the Titan.
Yeah, but I want to know how many hours though.
I'm pretty sure you can look it up.
I wonder if
forget how to
it's
do all that.
under. Hey, I'm trying to log into my
Oh.
my thing.
But one of the things I was trying to say to Shadow is that's why like whenever like we spawned up or we both died, I'd immediately try to call out like, oh, I'm pushing this right lane or I'm pushing this left lane. So I was always communicating you with which way I was pushing. But I have that aggressive play style because I do enjoy it. I can sit back in lane too, and I'm very good at that as well. It just kind of depends. I like putting so much pressure on the team they don't know what they're doing. And if I'm not running up there killing as much as I possibly can, then it makes it hard on the team because I notice that I get matches where people aren't as skilled as me. And there's nothing against you. This is just when I'm running solo. But if I get in a match where people aren't as skilled in getting the kills where they need to, I end up getting locked into the situation where like I'm just dying left and right because I can't make an advance and progress. Because certain people need to die at certain times in specific locations. It's crazy the way my mind works.
I feel Call of Duty on my computer using mouse and key. It feels like a different animal. Like, dude, okay, I've become the meme of
what you used to give. What you used to give everybody shit for that too.
I know. Okay, here's what happened.
Oh, hang on.
Last night,
open your mouth. Insert your foot first. Continue.
Exactly. Okay, last night, I put on the Dead Space 2, the remake, because it's on Ultimate. I was like, oh, I want to play it.
Oh,
so I was all playing it, and I could not hit the monster's legs to save my life. And I'm like, what is going on? Is it the lag? Is it like, because there is quite a bit of a lag when it comes to like when you play on Xbox on the TV versus like a monitor. I was like, I don't get it, and I kept dying, and I was like, okay, I'm over this. And then I told Raven, and Raven's like, well, you play a lot of games that use mouse and key, like like the Once Human, and then you incorporated that into Division 2, so you use a lot of mouse and key, so you probably got really used to it. And I was like, well, that's the thing. When we're playing COD, man, I was like, yeah, this is so much easier, like, look at me, I'm just flying. And once I got it all situated, but like, it was like, what is, I can't use a controller no more. And I'm kind of sad about that because like Starfield, I hook up a controller for Starfield so I can control the ship because I don't have the joysticks. And I could play that just fine. But like anything else, it's like my brain is like, nah, you're not doing that today. But the recoil on mouse and key for Call of Duty, it's like it's not even there.
By the way, for Destiny, 32 days, 19 hours, and 10 minutes. I have played it as a Titan.
Nice.
No big deal.
You guys know me. I like to mix it up. Because while we were running right before Final Shape and into Final Shape, I was running all 3 classes.
Yeah, you would bounce around.
Yeah, that's because I love all 3 of the classes for the things that they bring to the table, and I like the uniqueness of them. And that's how
How did you see that?
Okay, so you go to the Xbox app, you go down to you hit your profile, then you go to achievements. You go to achievements, and then you hit the game that you want, hit stats, and it'll tell you.
View profile. Okay, let me see. Where the heck is it?
But I've only played 1 character, so that's why I could just say that's all Titan. I'm a gray old cruncher.
There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, as long as you're enjoying it and having fun, that's all that matters, right?
And I played for 63 days.
God, I got rookie numbers.
And that's in Destiny 2. Let's go back to Destiny.
Destiny 2, I'm at 85 days, 11 hours, 36 minutes.
Are you guys checking on the Xbox app for the PC?
Yeah, well, I'm using just the PC.
I'm using the Xbox app on my phone. But I kind of miss Destiny, but I kind of don't because I was, like I said, I was tired of. Okay, I feel I have to do this right now, or I'll never get it, and if I fail, then I'm just never gonna get something everyone else has, and I just got tired of the constant grind. And then on top of that, the people who originally got me into it were like, "This game sucks," but can never quite tell me what was different from it than when it started to Destiny 1. They can never explain it. They're just like, "This game sucks," and eventually they just stop playing it and then start playing with somebody else altogether. So it's probably a me thing, which I don't really care.
Destiny 1 at 75 days.
I'm trying to pull up my achievements right now. See if I can pull it up and check it out.
Anyways,
While that's trying to pull up, let me move that actually down there while it's loading. Yeah, we may have to wait till next weekend still for the big surprise. I'm sorry about that, guys. There's just, like I said, a lot going on. The wife. I'll just go ahead.
the edging.
I'll just go.
Edging's so good.
Okay, not as good as solo leveling. They'd be edging a lot better. I'm just saying.
I just got episode 9, so I haven't. Let's see if it's updated for me.
Dude, I want to say it to him because of the meme you sent me, Hammer.
Well, it's still so where I watch anime from hasn't updated, so I don't know about it. So, eesh.
No, so like the meme you sent me, not the last meme with him in it, the one you sent me before that. The me trying to hype up a bro in our 1v1. It's 48-0, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's from Invincible.
Yeah, no. But that was because when you sent that and I saw that, I had just watched the episode from yesterday today, and I was like, oh my god, I was wanted to rebuttal so tough, but I'm like, I don't want to spoil it.
I was gonna say that's like literally that's you trying to train me up in Call of Duty at this point.
A little bit.
I'm telling you though, I'm not wrong. You can't tell me I'm crazy that the time to kill on all those guns is just instant. They're all pretty much almost instant. There's no fighting back.
If you set up the guns correctly, but it depends on like what mode you're playing in versus like standard and hardcore. Some of like in some of like the normal modes, like it does suck because like you'll verse somebody and they kill you really quickly as you don't like, and then you shoot them with like 15-20 bullets. Like, what is that? There's a couple times, like, some dude would step around a corner with, like, a barrel in front of them, and the only thing I can see is their head. So I shoot them in their head, and I get, like, 3 hit markers. And I'm like, what is this? Like, just die. Or I'll hit somebody, like, 6 times, and, like, they all happen to be chest shots, like, while we're dancing around. And I'm just like, what the fuck? The fuck, man?
There is a game I should just look up like actual things about it, but I figured I'd bring it to the podcast if you guys heard of it. I'm looking it up right now because I forgot the name. So
Okay, no worries.
I know he's played it, so let's scroll down my list here.
It doesn't want to pop up there. I'd have to check it out.
Yeah, Split Fiction, I think it is.
Split Fiction?
Split Fiction.
I don't know if I've heard of it.
Yeah, Split Fiction.
Give me just a little minute, okay? I'm almost done.
It's almost bedtime.
I know. It's almost bedtime. Give me just a little minute, okay?
Okay.
I haven't watched a person I usually watch. I haven't watched him play it, but I was wondering if you guys heard anything about it.
No, I don't think I have.
About
Also,
what?
Split Fiction?
Split Fiction.
Never heard of it.
That's what. Yeah, I just seen some streamers that I've watched play it, and I just never watched their stuff. But I was like, I wonder if you guys ever heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it. There's a streamer I follow that's actually playing it as you say that right now. And
Oh, I
it
did
seems
hear
kinda
about this one.
interesting.
I did hear about this one. Yeah, I seen a little bit on it.
It seems it. I think is this that one that the people have TikTok videos about where they're on a motorcycle and one person is like on the phone, the other person is like driving the motorcycle or something like that. It's like you both have to work together to make it through.
Oh, yeah. So it's like that. It Takes Two.
Yeah,
I believe it's by the people that made It Takes Two. It's a completely co-op game. Yeah, no, I did hear about that, and I did hear some people talking about that. That one does look fun. That looks interesting because It Takes Two is pretty good too. And I think anything that like has like anything like that you can do at least co-op is always good. I like multiplayer as well, like especially like so I can have like the boys in the squad. But I feel like too many games don't focus on that directly as the play. That's just kind of like an added thing. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see
Yeah.
more like when it comes to like the way we do builds. No matter what game we're playing, we look at a build and we go, "Hey, this is what I want to do." Like in Division, I'm like, "All right, I want to do an armor build that can do damage and do something fucking crazy." Or remember the DPS healing build I came up with before I left Dash?
Yeah. Yeah.
And still to this day, it's if I jump back in and I started using that build, I'd be the only healing build that uses the healing trap, and it works really well, which is crazy. Like that build was crazy. So I'd like to see more like development on games like in that aspect, like, oh, this is going to be specifically a 4-man squad and we want it to work this way, kind of like what was those Army of Two? You guys remember those?
Oh, I love that fucking game.
Army of
That
Two was
game-
good.
Oh,
That game was so good.
I didn't play it.
Oh, Army of
are
Two
they
is
gonna make a
really
new one? I thought I heard something about
Uh,
Army of Two recently.
I sent you a streamer right now, Clown, that's actually playing it right now.
Is that a dude or a chick? I gotta ask.
Why does it matter, huh? Bigot.
I'm just wondering.
I think it's a chick. I'm not entirely sure. I can't hear because I have it all muted. Which I don't know why I have it muted.
I don't know why, but like K Stitchy looks like some of like the dudes that I knew back in the day in like high school that like you just sometimes you couldn't tell. I'm just wondering.
Yeah. So if you're looking at the gameplay, the player on the right.
Hang on. I'm gonna go political here for just a second. I'm fucking gonna point something out here. Okay.
All right, Hassan, come on.
Hang on. No. I'm gonna fucking fourth wall break Deadpool your ass. You fucked up, Hammer. You fucked up. So I asked Dash if it is a girl or if it is a girl or a man. Okay. Because I want to know for clarifying reasons. In this world right now, if you ask that, that is wrong for you to assume, right? But I'm asking because I don't know. But how dare I not know? But if I don't know your pronouns before I even know you, do you see the slippery slope that we just happened to walk down?
No, see, I'm teaching people how to. Hold on, before you interrupt me. I'm teaching people how to understand mistakes do happen. You know, it's like you come up, it's like, "What's up, girl?" I'll be like, "I'm a dude." Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry, it's okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not saying you fucked up.
Doing that so people get used to it. You know, not being a bigot and having to ask right away. You know, come on, we're human. We're allowed to make mistakes.
No, yeah, I absolutely agree.
I promise you.
I absolutely agree with you. I think that's absolutely correct. If you make a mistake, you should be given the opportunity to right that mistake. But
yes,
I
believe criminals should be able to own guns. They did their time.
Yeah, if they're a law-abiding criminal, because like, I don't care. But if you want to have a registry for law-abiding gun owners that are ex-criminals.
Man, I'm about to look at somebody else play this game because they've been stuck on this little part right here forever.
So whether it's a guy or a girl, they
much.
suck at the video game, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, but the difference is, if it's a girl, you're like, that makes sense. But with a guy, you're like, fucking loser.
No, I'm gender blind. If you suck, bro. You suck at the video game. I'll tell you to your face.
You know, all of us is married here, okay?
Yeah, but 50% of us are.
Let's go, Shadow.
What's up?
Same brainwave.
Listen. Just because Shadow is not married now does not mean he has not had a previous marriage before.
Not wrong.
Bastard traitor.
Hey, he came back to your side. How dare you? You hear that? He's like, I love you. I fucking hate you, you bitch.
But I love you.
You know right now.
So yeah,
Okay,
that
I
game
love- I
seems
still love you.
interesting. Like,
No, it seems interesting.
yeah.
Now imagine if they did something like that, but as a 4-man team.
We'd get nothing done.
We should just play Chain together.
Oh, please. Oh, God, yes.
No, then we really get nothing done. It literally, like, hey, we're about to beat this level that we've been on for 45
And then
minutes. 'cause
someone's gonna
Hammer's
jump
been
off the
fucking around.
side and be like, "Oh, sorry guys."
Yeah, yeah.
I will
mean-
be right
what do you
back.
mean
My
someone?
my son is requesting me. Hold up.
Yeah, I don't know what Shadow means by someone. No, I think we already know how this would go.
Yeah, it'd be Hammer. Hammer would
Someone
fuck
should be
around.
like, "Oh look, we're almost done. There's the finish." Bye.
No, hang on. You forgot something. For the first 45 minutes of not completing it because he's been fucking around and killing us, right as we're about to get to the end, you know what? I kind of want to do that over. Throw
Yeah.
the wrench.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Fuck some shit up.
That's what I want to amass my fan base with. There's just people who love the chaos. Like I want people to be like, come to my channel, and then you're not seeing highlights of me being awesome. It's just like goofy shit that doesn't happen to everyone else. That I am either causing or being caused by it to me.
That's
what I want.
that's usually
that is cinema.
that's usually how we do things around here. That's usually how we do. I'm always up for fucking around and whatnot, but I'm also up for completing some tasks and getting some shit done.
Oh, 3 hours in, you're like, I swear to God, Hammer.
No, hey,
No, I would have quit by then. I'd have been
Alright.
like, "Nope, just
hang on.
Alt F4."
So
That's
so
how you
spe-
sound drunk.
so specifically, Hammer is referring to when we were playing Ark, and when Hammer jumped on with us, it became fucking mayhem because Hammer started running around one punching everybody. I was getting upset. I will be honest, and I will give you that. I did get
Well,
upset.
I totally was. That's why I started pulling out the gat. I'm like, "Don't fuck with me."
But
You know what stop me?
I did engage with you, Hammer. I did engage. And I never told you to stop because I knew you were having fun and you had told me you were having a bad week. And I was like, you just need to cut loose. I'm fucking letting it ride. So every time you fucked with me, I came up and gave you fucking what for.
You know what it felt like? It felt like Stewie Griffin going, Mom, and she goes, what? And I go, hee, and run away.
Dude,
That's what it felt like.
my mom used to have that as her like ringtone for me. So when I'd call her, so she'd always answer the phone like, what?
Hey, clown.
What?
What's the bottom of your shirt say?
Bottom of my shirt say?
Yeah. Does it by chance say Ichiraku Ramen?
Yes, it does.
Hey, guess who also has that exact same shirt?
Did you get it from Walmart too?
I'm back.
Probably a while back.
Wife bought it for
I've
me.
got that same damn shirt.
I believe it.
I have
Walmart
worn
special.
it. I don't know how many times.
Here, let me just
I'll wear mine next week.
Sounds good. Next show, you wear your ramen shirt and I'll wear my
And
pause
you'll wear
mic.
this one.
Yeah, exactly.
No way, guys. I'm gonna wear one of those shirts too.
Okay.
I
Listen,
can't prove it though.
I feel like next weekend you just don't wear socks next
Oh,
time.
Are you gonna Venmo me money?
I'll
this
Venmo
is
you
the
$1.
free.
I'll send you a fucking $1.
My subscribe fee is $15. Thank you.
Ah, can't do that. That's too much. It's a little out of my price range.
It's gonna take him 15 months to be able to do that, so you have to wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to subscribe to his channel a couple more times before he gets the money for it.
Yeah. Let me get a couple more resubs. And I'll send you the $15.
I don't think I missed
Subscribe
one
to the
resub.
channel, and he'll send you that money back.
Hey,
Oh fuck, we can't do that. Wife already told me no refunds.
yeah.
Dash.
No, it's not a refund. You're
Dash.
paying for a service.
Dash. Pay attention
What?
to me.
He was reading.
Dash. The wife said no more refunds.
You ruined it for me. I didn't get my 48-month resub fee back.
No, Dash knows what that's an exact reference to.
I
And
was there for that stream.
Yeah, somebody wanted their money back after being subscribed to me for a little bit due to their own fault. And yeah, it was a whole big debacle.
That
But
person hates me too. Don't worry, you're not alone.
yeah, I know you fell out with that group because they're all a bunch of idiots. I understand.
Yeah. Hey, I should send. Can I have my refund back? I should message. That's.
All right, that's enough.
Anyways,
All right.
next time we're gonna have your wife come in and be like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about? I'm gonna kill you."
Nah, Now Dash is
Yeah.
apparently playing Roblox. He's been playing Roblox for 26 minutes and 53 seconds.
Can you say
No,
something
I'm
on the
not.
podcast?
I'm not playing Roblox.
Dude, what is it? My son Blake kept asking me to play Roblox, and I remember he had asked me one day, and like I was scrolling TikTok, and I think I saw two different creators that were on there live streaming them trying to draw in predators on Roblox, and I'm sitting here like, yeah, no Roblox, I'm good.
I think I want to go to Roblox because I saw someone make like a Call of Duty variant in Roblox, and I just want to kind of rain on these kids' parade.
I don't know. My son plays Roblox. Like he's playing right now. A lot of the maps he goes into, like they're. I know people make them, like fans make them, but like there's a paywall to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything
My-
in these games for children, and I'm like, man, why don't I just make one? I'll make one. Oh, you took 2 steps. You got to pay me 39 Robux. You know,
Yeah,
like,
my
'cause
big,
that's basically what I'm seeing.
my biggest problem with them is just all the predators on there. Like that's my bigger concern. That's why,
Yeah, we watch when he's playing. Like,
like a hawk.
yeah, we're like right now it's on the big TV, so we're watching everything. He's using my profile, which we have it like locked down on a lot of different things. He's not on his own profile, so like if someone sends him a message, it'll pop up to me, and I'll be like, block.
There you go. Good man. Good man.
Not today, motherfucker.
I'll be like the guy off of You ever watch the Boondocks?
Yes.
Yeah, I came here for man's butt. Chris Handsome, see what I caught you there?
Yeah,
It's
I
the
like
easy way or
you,
the hard way?
and I want you.
Yeah.
We could do it the easy way, or we do it the hard way.
Hard way.
You know, Hammer doesn't like ICP, but I could send him a song that he would appreciate, and it's called "To Catch a Predator."
Yeah, I wish they sounded good.
No, dude, hang on. No, that song's super good. It's like there's a couple different parts. Hang on, there's a couple different parts where it's just super fucking hilarious because he's like, they come knocking up to the door and in my best little girl voice, and like he's got like an actual girl do the voice, and she's like, "Hi, I'm just putting on my bikini," and then when he comes in, the door shuts, and I'm standing right behind him, and he sees me, "Hello there," and I'm just like fucking dying. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it, but I've listened to their music. It doesn't sound good.
He says they still suck.
Yeah.
Get good.
Get good.
I mean,
What the?
they're not bad. I've heard far worse.
That's fair.
Like, if we were to,
Miles, a real banger
what was that?
maker. You should listen to Miles. I'll send it to the group chat. Bringing an absolute heat.
Miles.
If- For the record, I've had this chair for a long time, and I never knew it actually reclined back this far.
Dude, damn. I just so I had recently upgraded my gaming chair, as you guys know, and this motherfucker's comfy.
And see, it goes all the way back. Like I might fall over.
Do it.
See what happened. I'm afraid to go all the way back.
He falls back.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, no problem.
If I put my hands up, I'm falling.
Put your hands up. 2 hops this time.
See me on the floor.
All
Face
right.
down,
Well,
ass up.
okay, so it is 8. So it is getting close to about the wrap up time. I want to open up the floor. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to chat about before we start wrapping this up?
Nope, I'll watch Solo Leveling tomorrow
Message me.
before I go to work.
Message me after.
I'll wait for those credentials. Shadow.
Okay.
Shadow
Word.
work on sending them so he can get caught up on Solo Leveling. Because the season finale is next Saturday. Oh my god.
Should be a double episode, and so instead of taking 5 minutes, it's gonna take 10.
That would actually make. Wait, no, hang on. What the episode that came out today was that 25?
Yes.
So no, it won't be a double
Yes,
episode.
sir. The last episode's supposed to be a double episode.
Is it? You already.
It's supposed to be an hour long.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. You know
So,
what?
like I said, instead of
hang
taking
on.
5 minutes, it's gonna take 10.
Hey, How about this? Next Saturday, watch party, me and you. And if Dash gets caught up, he can be a part of it too.
That's fine.
Dash, watch party next Saturday.
We'll see. We'll see how far I get.
Well, we can do it later on in the day, so you can actually, be on
It's
for it.
later on in the day I work. Depending on how later on in the day.
Wakey.
I love that video.
When I said my vape, I was dying.
Erection. Oh, sorry,
Erect.
Hammer, you're a man of culture, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. High School DxD.
Oh, fucking good show. Like, honestly, plot wise, actually a really good show. You take away the fan service, I think it's a decent show.
Oh, I binged it. I'm
He's
mad.
He's
Mad.
highly disappointed by the ending.
Yeah, we're getting another season, by the way. Just saying.
Now,
And we're getting a spin-off. Just saying.
I kind of figured that they would be, considering that the season that's up now, season 4, it was recently done. Like that was brought up like this last year, like 2024.
The last season was done like a couple years ago.
Was it?
I think 3 years ago, 4 years.
I don't know. I'll have to check into it. Are they gonna? Is it still gonna be like the same animation as this season 4?
I have no idea.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Anyways, so I'll just put it like this. I was really mad that they fucked up the final season and then had to come back and do the final season again and then fuck that up too.
Season 4 came out in 2018, by the way.
It did?
Yeah.
Wow.
For
Yeah.
the record.
Season 4 sucked ass. I was mad. I was mad that they redid it.
Right.
What was that?
That was all right.
I
don't like the animation change, but it is what it is. Throughout the series, they've had voice actors change for some of the characters once or twice. I mean, I get it.
No, and like I get that. Like I can be understanding, okay? I can be understanding to the voice actors changing. But they fucked up season 3 and did too much up downs. I literally thought I was watching fucking the final like episode 12 of Star Wars. Or was it 9? I don't know.
9.
Was it 9 or 12?
We're not at 12.
Yeah.
I'm a basic bitch, by the way. I stand Maria Scrimmery, just saying. Best girl.
Dude, no, she is like that's why I'm pissed. Because they fucked up the season. Like season 3 didn't end with them admitting that they loved each other. I mean, it slightly did, but they fucking bleeped it out. I was like, are you kidding?
Well, spoilers, okay? The show's been out for almost a decade, all right? Spoilers.
Oh God. They fucked it up. They fucked it up.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask you, since you brought it up, who is best girl, but we share that same. Like, my younger brother likes Akano, and then my other friend likes Konako, but he's just a lowly fucking stan.
I kind of figured. I was like, you're like my other friend doesn't like, and when you said other friend and not Akano or Rias, I was like, oh, I bet it's Konako, and he's a lolly.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He shares a name with you, by the way, just to give you a heads up.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's why I brought it up too, because I knew that's the reaction I'd get.
He brings disgrace to the Grimmery name. I'm just saying.
He does. By the way, I hate watching shows like that where you watch him, the main character, even the side character, they have zero game. Like, you have all that coming at you and you have zero game. Fucking come on now.
No, that's realistic though. That's realistic. Like, what are you talking about? That's realistic.
I know.
Like,
I know. I just want to hype myself up. Okay.
Dude, like,
if I was in that situation, I know what to do.
Shadow. Tell me, is this not like accurate? If 5 women were throwing themselves upon you, how bad would you fuck up that scenario? How awkward would you be?
I'd be okay.
No, don't you get the fuck out of here.
He's just
I'd
been
be
a
okay.
whore most of his life. It's okay.
It's called just talking to people. It's really easy. It's kind of my entire job.
Yeah, I gaslight people pretty good. Like
I do talk people into things that they either didn't come in for or didn't know that they needed.
Yeah, see, you're a swindler. You're a fucking swindler, bro. That's why he's got that fucking silver tongue. Dude, he's fucking Riser.
He is Riser.
Literally, I talked a guy into buying 2 guns the other day. when he came in for maybe one.
Dude, I want you to watch the first 5 episodes of High School DxD just so you can see what I disgraced you with by calling you Riser, and I want to hear your reaction to that.
Fine, we'll see.
What?
We'll see.
That was so peak.
That was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I'm glad that you are also a degenerate as much as me.
I'm not a degenerate. I mean, it's a fucking show. I watched it more for the fucking story. I liked the storyline until they fucked it off. I'd like the awkwardness of like him being surrounded by the girls was like, okay, that's like funny. That's the comedy part. But like the
Yeah.
actual deep seriousness between him and Rias, I love the connection between them.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they
You
could
should
have
watch
like
Domestic Girlfriend.
what?
You should watch Domestic Girlfriend.
I'll check it out. But I felt like they could have done so much more with it, and I had high hopes for it. With their like, he's like, I'm gonna become all this, and he does none of the tasks, and like he doesn't evolve at all, which is crazy to think. Actually, he has no character development. hang on, Hammer. He has no character development.
Who?
Issei. He has no character development.
Yeah, he does.
Really? Because all I saw him was train and get more powers.
Well, are you still on season 1?
No, it's season 2 and season 3. He doesn't have very much character development.
His character development of trying to figure out who he is as a person and how to explain his feelings.
He doesn't even do that till season 4.
Yeah, okay. Not every romance anime happens real fast. You're just a noob at this.
No. I was making a similarity because Dragon Ball Z has always been known for bad pacing and no character development. And the only like real development is Vegeta. Other than that, like Goku just gets stronger. And I was literally just thinking about it. Issei doesn't really develop character wise. He just gets stronger.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You see, you seeing what I'm?
Realistically, it's Kiba. Kiba gets more character development than he does.
Yeah, even Kiba gets more character development. He literally just gets stronger.
You know, you got me. You got me. Admonish me. Put me in jail.
Right? Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna love Domestic Girlfriend. it's a train wreck you won't be able to take your eyes off of.
I'll rip that one apart too. I'm an asshole.
Get ready for 12 episodes of God, is this a dumpster fire?
Do you know what? Okay. So we all know animes that we like. I gotta ask everybody.
It is in fact a dumpster fire. That's all it is.
Hang on.
Dumpster fire.
Most hated anime. Shadow, go.
Fuck. Most hated anime. I don't know. All of the ones that had 12 episodes that I like, that they just end. Those are my hated ones. They can eat my ass.
One-hitter quitters.
Which
you
yes,
and
yes.
Raven, you and
One-hitter
my
quitters.
wife Raven have the same thing. Like she put on this anime about this little girl that's like a witch, and it's into music, and her mom was like a witch musician, and she has to stay in this house, and the house is run by like this like coven witch leader and like a demon guy that's like human. And the series slash, it's like a series slash movie, because it was like a movie that split up.
Let me.
It
What
ends
I gotta
with
look something up.
the mom coming to the door, and a little girl answers it and sees her mom, and then it ends.
The fuck?
And there's no sequel. There's no what happened. Anything.
Yeah.
She's like,
it's always the
I'm
ones.
done.
Yeah, it's always the ones that are like, they're so good. They're so good. You're into it, and there's like 12 episodes done. Goodbye, thank you. And it's just like, what the fuck?
Okay,
Those are the ones I hate.
It says that they have fucking 3 seasons, but I swear it was only fucking 4 episodes. All right, Dash, your most absolutely hated anime, an anime that you watched and you do not like.
Hard to say, really. I mean, I don't know. It's what, and to me, anime is one of those things where it's like,
Very subjective.
if I watch a show and I don't like it, I won't even bother to like know the name.
Mhm.
Okay. I take it back. I got
There's
it.
one. What?
And I may get a lot of hate, a lot of criticism,
I'm ready.
but
Oh,
I don't
fuck.
care.
Do it. Do it.
One Piece.
Oh, okay, I got no opinion on that.
Oh.
Fine, I never watched it. Never even started. Probably never will. Don't give a fuck.
I'm like 50
I
episodes in and I stopped watching it.
for me, like the idea behind One Piece, like I get the pirates and whatnot, and I understand like what is it, Dylan on United Gamer, he talks a lot about One Piece. I don't think I could ever sit down and do it. I don't know if I could.
I mean, they're so far, and then like my cousin Burrito keeps trying to get me to watch it, and he was like, they're coming out with like a new like series where it's compressed of all the seasons of the
Oh, I
One
hate
Piece.
that.
It's compressed down, and I was like, oh, so it's like Dragon Ball Kai. And he's like, no, but this is One Piece. It's better, and I was like, I can't, dude. Like my brain won't let me. I'd
I
probably
get it.
watch the live action of One Piece before I watch the anime. You know,
I'm waving back
I'm
to
just,
Shadow's brother right now.
I'm just being real. Like I would. I can't. I can't.
All right. Hammer. Most hated anime.
I think it's split down between two. The first one, I only watched 9 minutes of it because it was so annoying. I had to stop it. The other one, I watched 8 episodes out of like the, I don't know, 24 episodes I had. I don't know how many episodes I had, but it was so boring. I just dropped it going, I can't do this anymore. First one is Fooly Cooley.
Oh, yes. Thank you. The fucking anime's
I watched
horrible.
9 minutes of that and I was like, this is hell. I don't want to watch it. These characters are annoying. And then the other one was a show called Guilty Crown.
I think I heard a Guilty Crown, and I think that's
Yeah.
isn't that like based off a game or something like that?
I have no idea. I think I'd rather
Like
I'd
fully,
rather actually I'd rather do sketch content, if you know what I'm saying, before watching Guilty Crown ever again, or Fooly Cooley. What Sketch was doing before he got famous, I'm just saying that's what I'd be doing. If you told me how to watch Guilty Crown.
yeah. So the first season of Fully Cooley has 6 episodes,
I mean,
And-
9 minutes in.
and the
Episode
second season has only 6 episodes. So it's only like a half a season per one. Yeah, they only have 6 episodes. I always thought it was like 3 or 4 episodes for the fucking Fully Cooley. That one was just so stupid. Like the chick, she rides around with a guitar. The dude's got a superhero in his forehead, and the only way the superhero comes out is if she smacks him with the fucking guitar. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like if an anime show was Tourette's, that would be that show.
Yeah, it sucks. 9 minutes? That felt like I watched 24 episodes in like that 9 minutes. It was,
Well, they used to have it on fucking Adult Swim, and every time it came on, I always got fucking pissed.
fucking put me
Shit.
through the Bount arc and fucking Bleach again. That's way more. That's easier
Right.
to digest than fucking
Right.
Cooley. Those are my two.
Go ahead.
Anyways,
Shadow, your brother's here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah. What's your since your brother's here, since he's guest appearing right now? He can hold up his hand again so we can see his hand. Tell him to show us Pamela Henderson.
Hey, they said put your hand out again.
That's Shadow's brother's hand, Pamela Henderson.
Dash said good boy.
You said good boy?
Oh.
That's fucked. Dude. Hopefully your stream is alright with a little bit of cussing, my bad.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm messing
Tell
around.
him I said that's messed up. I know he can hear
He
me.
says he's messing.
Fucked up, dude.
What? Okay. We
What's his
want to
name?
know since he's a guest. What's his all-time hated anime?
Ooh, what's your all-time hated anime?
Huh?
What's your all-time hated anime?
Hated anime?
Yeah, which one have you seen that you just hated?
Fucking, I've watched one.
Well, none of them then.
All right.
And it's the one that you watched, that you told me to watch.
Which one was it?
Only
Fucking
one?
Dragon Slayer?
Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer, that fucking one.
Oh,
He's
well,
new.
Slayers is a
That's
good
the only
show.
one I've watched.
He's new. It's okay. Everyone forget him.
Listen. If he wants to become a man of culture, put him on
Watch anime, I watch
Trigun.
anything.
put him on Trigun. If he wants to become a man of culture, if he wants to continue
Cowboy
being
Bebop.
swine,
Battleship,
that's on him.
though.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop.
Bebop is better than
Well,
Trigun.
we'll see what we can get him on. How about that? We'll find some. We'll get some stuff. Get him on some stuff.
If you want, you could really just crush his whole enigma and make him just watch Solo Leveling. That'll destroy him.
Not that
That'll
good, all right?
destroy his
It's not the
dude.
second coming of Jesus.
It's
It's
peak.
not that good.
It's peak.
I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. But Cowboy Bebop over Trigun. Don't at me. Better show.
I'll put Trigun in the top 5. Okay, Trigun's up there. But Trigun is my favorite. That's like the first one I ever seen.
And movies, tell him to watch Akira.
I need to watch that. And if I die right now in front of you guys, I'm gonna go bang, just like Spike,
Right.
and I'm gonna confuse somebody who's young. They're
Right.
like, why did he say bang?
Bang.
Bang.
Oh, that's fucking good. All right. Well, that's got to do it for this episode. Thank you to everybody who did come through and turned into the live stream. Like I said, lots of things are going to be changing and schedules are going to be changing, but I'll be working with these guys heavily to try and plan a bunch of stuff out and get stuff coordinated. And obviously, we're all willing to do something for the Pause My Game channel where we're all playing together. We got to get some squad play in. I think that would be super fun. What do you guys think?
That'd be fun.
Yeah, we'll do it.
All right. Well,
4-man Black Ops. Calling
True.
up the duties.
that would be kind of funny. Especially if we could get into some rank play and maybe some tourneys. Does he
Listen, I
got a
ain't that
cop?
good.
Does your brother have a cop mustache?
A little
Oh, I
bit.
gotta post it on stream.
Listen,
Flan wants
He
to see your
bringing
stash.
that 1980s, bro.
Yeah,
Dude.
he said he wants to see your stash.
shit.
That
He's
Miami
like,
Dude,
does he have a
Vice
big cop
happened.
mustache?
Dude, he looks like he's something out of fucking
Come on,
Vice
man,
City,
you
bro.
Fix it first. It's Ratchet right now. Give me a second.
I can feel it coming.
He's gotta
in
pretty it
the
up.
air.
Yeah.
tonight.
Curls. That's
Oh, he's got the little
pretty
curl up. Okay,
Yeah,
I
he's got the
respect
little
it.
curly things.
Tell him I respect
cool.
it.
It used to go out to like
He respects it.
over here.
That's
Con
not
respects it.
Oh, I appreciate it, dude.
You're welcome. Oh, good times. But
solid.
yeah,
Anyway.
that's gonna do it. So, everybody, outro, closing out. Say goodbye.
Bye, Felicia.
Everybody have a good one. If you're watching us on YouTube on the Red, like and subscribe and obey.
And comment next time, damn it. You fucking cotton-headed ninny muggins.
Exactly.
Cotton-headed
Like,
meat
subscribe,
nuggets?
comment. You heard it here first. That's Dash's favorite insult. Don't insult his insult. We love and appreciate you guys. We'll be back again next Sunday for sure. That's not going to change. But me and Shadow will be streaming tomorrow morning for Black Ops, and then we'll figure out the rest. You know what's funny? Hang on, I'm just realizing this. Look at your brother's shirt and the fact of what Dash said. It's like both out of the 70s.
Yeah, definitely.
On heading in Muggets. All right, Hook, calm down there. You gonna find Pen?
I'll be
He's gonna start saying, Shmee! Shmee, get over here!
God,
Need to get
we're
some
horrible.
beard wax.
Dude, we should do it. All right. But we love you guys. You guys have a good rest of your night. We'll see you guys next Sunday and tomorrow morning for the live stream. We'll figure out the rest of the stuff. And yeah, just stay tuned. And we appreciate you guys till then. You guys have a good one. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.